So engagement is really important to business because it's a key driver of performance. And what we see is more engaged companies deliver above the line performance improvements compared to their competitors. Because what happens is engaged staff engage with customers. And as they engage with customers, this leads to more profit generation. And one of the things we see is that engaged customers report back to the company that they're far more engaged with products, brands, and services. And this provides, if you like, a positive cycle of increasing profits over time. So engagement leads to above the line enhancements for a business in terms of their performance. But what we also see really importantly is below the line improvements as well, because what we see is that engaged staff are less likely to have sick days, so we see a lower reporting of sick days in those companies with high engagement scores. We also see things like better retention because staff want to stay with companies to which they feel more engaged. But really critically, what we see is an enhanced reporting in terms of safety behaviours and compliance behaviours. And in many organisations, this is a key driver of cost. So if we get organisations that are more engaged, that their staff are far more engaged, what we see is decreased costs and increased profitability. So we're seeing both above the line and below the line improvements in performance. And overall, this is a key driver of performance for many businesses. But what we see with engagement is that for organisations that are highly engaged compared to those that are not, what we see is that they can report up to twice the performance benefit compared to non-engaged organisations. But what's really interesting is that many organisations are trying to work out what engagement means for them, because engagement is a really intangible topic. And what they're really looking for is how can they engage their people in a way to link people and performance, and to do this in a structured way. And the bigger game for many organisations is how can they actually take what was a great business idea or a really good business as it stands at the moment and take it to the next level. Because that next level is how do they get the most out of their people? How do they engage them in their business concept and really drive enhanced above the line and below the line improvements in performance? And to do this in a sustainable way. The problem is that engagement is a bit of a buzzword, and it's one of those intangibles. And many organisations at the moment are struggling to say, well, what does this really mean? And how do I really drive this in my business? But what we know is that engagement is critically important for businesses because it does really enhance performance.